Hey, how's it going? Hey, listen, my dear friend Heidi sent me some stuff from her place in Alberta where I have a lot of stuff there, and it's been 9 years since I've been here in Thailand. And so she sent me some stuff by mail on Surface, and I finally got here. And it's all this deerskin stuff that I have. And I thought I'd give a little tour of it. It's so great to see it again. 9 years. Oh my god. Anyway, I'll give you a tour of what it is and everything. Okay, so this is the tunic. It's actually sleeveless, and then I made extra sleeves that you can just put on over underneath them. Now, the tone, it's a bit warmer colored than what's showing up on my screen anyway. Maybe actually I'll adjust that in post so that it actually shows up, because it's kind of a warm tan color, you know. And this is showing up a bit more blue, probably because we got this blue sky. Look at that. Whew. So everything's showing up blue. Anyway, really beautiful. This is I think this is mule deer from when I was hunting and tanning in Saskatchewan. Very fine deer skin. So smoke tan, brain smoke tan deer skins. You can see too, like this. Anyway, yeah, you can see the different tones and stuff. Really beautiful dog. I really love them. It's a nice lightweight shirt actually. When I did my long ride, I had deerskin tunic, but it was really heavy from when I was out east, and it was a white-tailed deer. And that deer I found was really heavy. So you can see the general idea of it, right? And what you do is, like, when you're making it, so I tanned it, mated, hunted this deer, I hunted as well. And so you just take the big pieces of deer skin. It's probably 2 deer in the tunic and another one for the sleeves. And you see how it's uneven on the bottom, right? What you do is you just leave it as it is, as it's tan and it's not even on the bottom, and you just fringe it out, right? So that's why you get this uneven edge. You could straighten it out, but I really love this more traditional kind of shape. Yeah, looks great when you're walking too. And, super comfortable. It's so light in this hot weather. I was wearing it today when it came in and picked up my mail. Most of the mail I sent to a post box in Dorset, which is like 40-50 minutes away from here on my motorbike. Anyway, super nice. Anyway, and then Heidi also sent me my leggings. But these are I wore these on my long ride, so 3 years of long riding. You can see parts where I was in contact with the horse and stuff. But this isn't deerskin that I tanned myself. This is, that's interesting actually, I'm not remember. This is commercially tanned deerskin, which is good too, looks good. But the smoke tan stuff is the best. Eh? You can see this is the back, so this would be the part that would contact, can you see that? There we go. It would contact the horse, I guess, basically. Yeah. And then these moccasins are from deerskin I tan too, but it's much thicker. It almost looks like moose hide that I've worked with. Maybe you can see the difference of can we do this? Sorry. Can we see how, no, you can't really see. Anyway, trust me, it's a lot thicker. Anyway, but so these are moccasins I made. I didn't wear I probably took the moccasins on my ride. Did I take these? Probably. I didn't wear them while riding it. I don't wear riding boots either when I was riding. I wore soft-soled shoes, like barefoot shoes, and I have on my saddle, I have a kind of tapadero sort of structure. They're just not super long like the traditional ones, and yeah, I wore those. So I didn't wear boots with heels, which is typical, right? But anyway, so this is like some white-tailed deer, really thick, beautiful smell still, very subtle, just a little bit of smoke left. But what's sort of special about these is I used to do a lot of quill work. Like it's pretty typical to see beading, right? But this is porcupine quill work. See if I can get a focus on it. Yeah, it's super fine, eh? But I just loved doing it. And when I was in New Brunswick, well, actually out west too, whenever I saw a porcupine on the side of the road, like a dead one, sorry for laughing, because I'm not picking quills off live porcupines. That's why I'm laughing. Anyway, here's another. Then I would grab the quills. Yeah, so I would, I'd find a porcupine like killed by roadkill basically, and pull out the quills out and stuff. So I actually bought some as well on eBay too. Yeah, like just one porcupine gives you a lot of quills. Anyway, so that's what I did with the quill work. I have other. I should just do another show and tell with this beautiful hood I have. I tried to sell it in Banff, but no one bought it. Which is probably good because I brought it with me here. It's just like beaver fur with deerskin. It's like I need that in Thailand. Anyway, it's nice to have. It's very beautiful. But this stuff I just wanted to show you. Just flip it again. I just wanted to show off the deerskins and stuff. And yeah, it's awesome. I did actually. I used a similar on my ride. I didn't. The deerskins were just too heavy, too hot. I guess I could say midsummer. But I wore something similar. I made a tunic, sleeveless tunic, out of indigo dyed cotton from Thailand actually, and I made sleeves as well, right, for it. And that's I used a similar kind of design. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Right? And this, quite often when you see like fringe jackets, like commercial, it's very wide on the fringe, right? But if you've got a nice thin deerskin going, you can make really fine fringes and things. Yeah, it's so nice. So nice. Yeah. You can see here, this bit here, it's a little bit thicker and rougher. And that's just the way when you're tanning, in my experience. I've tanned quite a bit, but I'm sure there's lots of people who tan more. And sometimes, just some of it ends up being rougher than others. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah. Beautiful, right? Woohoo! Let's flip it one more time. Yeah, so that's the story of the deerskins. Yeah, it's great to have them. Thanks, Heidi, for sending it. Yeah. And also she sent me this big water bag I have that I use a lot because where I go camping up on the mountain here, there's no water. It's way up, it's high, there's no water. So you have to carry your water in. It's really heavy. Anyway, but that's going to be really handy having that water bag. And yeah. What else? Oh, a little microphone. So there's still stuff that I have there. I haven't been back to Canada in 9 years. Will I ever go back? If I do, I'll be coming to visit Heidi, that's for sure, and see the horses. And anyway, so here we are, deerskins in Thailand. I'd love to do more deer tanning actually, but it's hard to get deerskins here, as it turns out. Like raw ones, you can't really get them. Although, I practice kendo, and typically smoked tan deerskin traditionally is used on the palms, right, of the gloves, the gauntlets, what we call kote. And I just recently been trying some chamois, which seems like it's sheepskin. It's really similar to this thin deerskin. And so far, because with kendo you sweat a lot, so the issue is that you can't use like cowhide because it gets wet and then hard, right? It just doesn't work. So there's some pretty good synthetics out now actually, which is really good. But the deerskin's really beautiful. But anyway, I put both my cote needed replacements, so I did this chamois, I think sheepskin, on. So far it's really nice actually. So maybe I could do similar kind of clothes with the sheepskin. Thing is, it's white, right? That's fine. But maybe I could smoke it or something. Put it in under a tent and then put a punky fire and stuff. But one thing you might not know is that these hides, these are all white. Yeah. The brown, not these. This commercial stuff would have been dyed. Right? But the traditional stuff, it ends up being brown not because that's the color. It ends up being brown because it's smoked, right? So if you can imagine with deer skins, it's like this fibrous stuff inside, and you smoke it, and the resin, this is my theory, or my thinking, the resins get in between all the fibers in the deer hide, and that keeps it waterproof. It doesn't keep water out, but if it gets wet and dries, it's easy to become soft again. That's the whole idea of the smoking, right? So when you see like traditional, I guess native things where they have, like for a wedding, they'll have a white deerskin outfit. I don't think a lot of people understand how special that is. Because the thing is, with a white deerskin, you have to keep it dry the whole time, right? You can't like, oh, because what happens is like you soak it in the brains and stuff, and then you have to stretch it and stuff while it dries, right? And if it's nice and dry out, maybe 5-6 hours. But if it's not dry out, it can take days. It's like unbelievable work. Anyway, so anyway, when you see a white deer skin, that's precious because it needs to be really especially taken care of, right? You can't just throw it around. It has to be kept free of water and moisture. Anyway, yeah, if you don't do it, it'll just harden, right? Mostly. Anyway, for some reason the chamois doesn't do that, so I don't know what they're using that keeps it white still. Anyway, enough. I've blathered on too much. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you go. I'm gonna go back and do some stuff at home. There's some people working on this freaking, I guess it's a hotel. It must be the most expensive place here. Anyway, they've been working on it for years. Anyway, so I'm gonna head back. There's my deer skins. There's my motorbike. And it's a beautiful day. Really dry. It's just so nice up in the rainforest. Okay, hope everyone's doing well. I'll talk to you later.